Jonathan, welcome to Sibos 2025. Great to have you back on Sibos TV. Talk me through this fair city we find ourselves in. What makes this year's gathering in Frankfurt so special?
Well, look, I think Sibos is always special wherever it is in the world, and we're so lucky to move it around the world and to see the energy and excitement of the Swift community coming together. And I got to say, I was coming through the exhibition hall this morning, and it's just contagious to feel that buzz once again at Sibos. And Frankfurt is, of course, an amazing backdrop for us this week. It's here at the heart of Europe, a major financial hub for the global economy, and also a rich history of finance going back really generations in terms of innovation and trust that's so paramount in the world that we're in. So it's going to be a really great week.
Now, this year's theme is the next frontiers of global finance. Tell us, what does that mean for you?
Well, when I think about that, I think first and foremost about possibility. I think we are really at the cusp of this amazing period of innovation in financial services. When you think about things like new forms of value, programmable money, instant settlement, moving money anywhere in the world in a matter of seconds, if not milliseconds. So it's hugely exciting to think about that. At the same time, there are challenges we need to think through. How do you keep all of those new innovations connected? How do you bring them together with the existing financial system? And how do you do that in a way that preserves the trust, the security, the resiliency, reliability, all those things that are so fundamental when you think about moving money around the world? So I think being here together with the Sibos community, seeing how we look at those challenges, look at those opportunities, and really face off to the future is super important.
Speaking of opportunities, one of the prime opportunities that Sibos offers is that face-to-face connectivity. So why do you think in-person connection is so important at this moment in time?
Well, we often think about Sibos as content, community, and connection. And I think that connection is fundamental because it's all about collaboration. And Sibos brings together the diversity of all the different stakeholders in financial services, from the commercial banks to central banks to policymakers, regulators. Everybody's here to really look at these issues that are shaping the future. And you can have those sort of corridor conversations, bump into people in the food hall, in conferences, and really sort of drive the industry forward. And that's what makes it so special and so unique.
So tell us, what's new at this year's event? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, we always try to have a few special highlights every year at Sibos. This year we have a step challenge. It's the first time we're doing that. And so it's important that all of our delegates really get their steps up. And we are going to be giving prizes for the top 3 steppers every day with a grand prize at the end of the week. There's a lot of walking that you do at Sibos, and this venue is huge. And so I think there'll be some fierce competition this year for the step challenge. We also have our InnoTribe POAP competition is back, with prizes. So as you check in at different sessions and different parts of the venue, you can be entered to win prizes to prove that you've been here at this Sibos. We also have down in the Discover area a quantum chandelier as we think about quantum technology and where the world is going. So I think that will be a huge draw for us this week as well.
Finally, Jonathan, what would your advice be to this year's participants to make the most out of their week here in Frankfurt?
I think first and foremost, be curious. Challenge your assumptions. Use the opportunity, again, at the food hall or in a conference session to say hello to somebody that maybe you don't know, to build those connections, to lean into the content that we have as well. We have 250 sessions, 500 speakers across the week. So there's a huge opportunity to really immerse yourself in those sort of future themes as we look to the future. And of course, I think first and foremost, wear comfortable shoes.
Wear comfortable shoes. Some good advice there from Jonathan Cox, Global Head of Corporate Affairs at Swift. Thank you so much. It's always great to have you here on Sibos TV.